Well, when we first meet Nicole, she's an addict. She's a drug addict, and we don't know how she gets into that predicament. You know, there are clues along the way, and we get to understand a little bit more about how she got there. For me, the backstory is, you know, over a course of time, she's probably made some pretty bad decisions, but also has been a victim of how, you know, things that life has thrown at her, and one being the loss of her mother, who I imagine was her everything. And then when her mother passed away, she felt probably very alone in life, and kind of went down some kind of wrong roads.
Now she sees a sort of a kindred spirit in Denzel's character. That's very interesting. Having two addicts, one is open with themselves, the other one is not. Can you talk about that dynamic?
Yeah. It's interesting because I just think they meet at a time where she's just had a wake-up call. I mean, she just OD'd and survived. You know, I think that scares the life out of her. She's just, you know, when she decides to inject the heroin when she's told that she shouldn't because this stuff will take you down, you know, she's dancing with the devil. She knows that. But I just think that the desire to take this drug is way more important than the logic of not. So by the time she meets Denzel's character, and like you said, he's close to his addiction and his recovery, she's already on the path. You know, she's just a little bit in front of him. That's all. That's all.
How did you enjoy working with him?
It was wonderful. I mean, it was incredibly exciting, terrifying at times. Very powerful man, very powerful actor, and just such a privilege to be able to work opposite that. Yeah.
There's Oscar written all over this movie. Do you feel the buzz? Do you feel the campaign already taking shape?
I feel the buzz just by being here on this junket this weekend, because before then nobody's seen this film. We showed it last week at the New York Film Festival, and I flew out literally that night to go filming in Ireland. So I still feel like the buzz I'm feeling is just because of people are enjoying the movie, that I'm speaking to people in the press and in the industry. But I can't wait for the general public to see this movie and to see how they respond to it. Because that's the buzz that's really interesting to me, you know. So we'll see. I still feel slightly protected by it all, you know, in these rooms.
Do you find the pressures on actors to be a little different in the UK than here in Hollywood?
Pressure to be different?
Are the pressures themselves different?
Oh, I see. Sorry. There's less pressure in England. There's less pressure to fit in. We like eccentricity. We embrace it. We embrace sort of the individual coming to something. Whereas I always find in America it's a little bit more. There's a pressure to sort of fit in a little bit more. You know, to toe the line. And yeah, that's the only pressure I really feel. But I'm a little bit older now. I feel like I'm quite comfortable with myself to be here.
Do you feel? Do you find that that the industry promotes superficial notions like youth anorexia?
Yes, I do. But it's not just the media, not just this industry. It's everywhere. We're saturated by that. I also think it can promote wonderful things. You know, just by the way of filmmaking and storytelling and something like this, where you can take from it hope. That other side of the industry, yes, of course, is filled with a lot of that stuff. I try not to pay any attention to it, though.
What is your fascination with acting? Why do you do it?
One, I just love the camaraderie of other actors and directors and writers. I love being in sort of that world of just the imagination, and it's sort of playful and exciting, and I love stories and storytelling, and just acting is just something that I just get an incredible amount of satisfaction from. I love my job, love it.